Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Um, this is video part 2 of 2, so if you haven't seen my first video, make sure you go check it out. So on this video, here I am just placing the tracks onto the dome cap. Um, so yeah, as you can see, I am getting ready to start the closure. In the back, those tracks aren't on, they're just pinned down for placement. But here I am, I'm going in just on top of the dome mesh, not through the band. So I'm going through the mesh and onto the track. And I know some people take their needle and they go like in between the track, but for my closure all the way around, I went through, actually took the needle through the track. I gotta have that secure. I am working on ways to fix my camera so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Because right now I can see that, you can't tell. In a minute here though, I will be turning it so you can see it. And I just went on ahead and finished it up. Here you can also see that I'm going through the weft, just above the mesh and not the band. And also a double knot, the first one. And I'm pretty sure on this first track, I also went pretty much through the whole head though. I took the needle right through the track. And I also kept the thread fairly close. This took me so long. Like, this has been a journey. It's my first wig sewing, because usually I'll use some bonding glue. And I'm aware that I have a tan cap with black hair. It's just one of those things where, you know, life happens. And it actually came out pretty good, but I don't think I will use another tan wig, dome cap for my wig. Or if I do, it's gonna probably be like one of the cheaper ones and not the actual wig cap dome. But yeah, like I said, this has been a journey. This took me almost all day. I had a lot of patience with this wig. So I think right here I was starting to go like in between. That's why it looks like I'm going a little faster. But then here, like when I get to the middle, I started going back into the track with the needle. And you can see the difference. It's just like a little bit more of a struggle. I just knew I didn't want my tracks to go anywhere. And I think that's why it took me a little bit longer, because I was taking the needle straight through the track. This hair, I really love this hair. It's from Iseehair, and it's human hair. My first time buying from them, and I really do like this hair. So right here, I'm just putting a knot because I ran out of thread, but yeah, here I am going back. And I was prepping my needles. I think I had like 3 needles. The other 2 I didn't want to use because they were very thin needles, so I just used 3 to keep me kind of going because it takes forever. I tried to attempt to use the smile method, and also here I'm using a double tracks. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. I'm using double tracks. So yeah, you can see it's double weft. So yeah, I've been doing hair for a long time. Like when I first started doing hair, it kind of pretty much ran through the family. It started with my sisters doing my hair and my other sister's hair, and then it kind of passed down to me where I was just doing like a lot of singles, like individual braids, and then I moved up to doing dreads, and then finally, you know, I started doing quick weaves, and then now I'm into sewing weaves and making wigs and, you know, just getting better as I get older, and that's what it's all about, growing. So this is fairly new to me, but you can do it if you put your mind to it. This is what I want to do. Like it takes a lot of patience and practicing, but we all get better as we go. And it's just all up to us. We all get together and support each other through YouTube, you know. We entertain, we're artists. It's just the way that you perceive, you know. We're all in this together pretty much at the end of the day because we're sharing our ideas and, you know, what we're capable of doing. So, yeah, I love YouTube. And I really think that uploading these videos on YouTube motivates me a lot because I don't have too many supporters or, you know, people who really believe that I can keep going if I'm trying to do something. So uploading these videos really supports me and helps me get through because it kind of, you know, I have something to look forward to. It's like, oh, YouTube video, and like it keeps me pushing. That's why sometimes I'm like kind of on and off, but I know this is really what I want to do, so I'm trying to be consistent with myself. It actually gives me like a lot more confidence, and I'm just like more eager to do it, like, you know, and try different things. Like a lot, some of these techniques, you know, I came from YouTube, so All I have to do is search like something and I'll be like, oh, okay, it gives me like a kind of an idea. Especially with these wigs because there's so many things you can do now, like ball cap wigs, and they got, you know, the glueless wigs, and there's just so many things coming at you. It's like, you know, it's not just only one technique, and that's the good thing about it because we're everywhere. They're everywhere and they're learning so many different things that you might not know that they can just put on YouTube and boom, you know, they're sharing it and now you know. And you might know something that they don't know about and boom, now they know. So to be honest, you know, everybody learns different things. We're separated, but we all come together, and that's why I love YouTube. To be honest. Mm. But yeah, right here I am sewing. I think this might be the last single track. So what I did was in the back I started wefting probably like 3 rows, and then I stopped and I weft 2 tracks, so 2 single tracks. So yeah, and actually I wish I knew her name, but I'll try to find it and put it in the description. She's the one. So yeah, now I'm going in with the double weft, and I think I double weft all the way to the top, um only because I was using 3 bundles. So back what I was saying is this one YouTuber, she gave me the idea. Like obviously I, you know, tried to figure out how I was gonna put this wig together because like I said, it's my first time sewing, and I needed some ideas. So I just started looking at a lot of, you know, sewed on wigs. So I was watching this one YouTuber. I'm gonna try to find her, and she gave me this idea where you start off double wefting, um, and then eventually she started doing single wefts. But I think she had like 4 bundles and I only had 3 in a closure, and I didn't want to be short at the top. So what I did was I did 3 rows of double weffing, and then I think I did 2, and then now I'm doing another double all the way to the top, and you know that's why it looks kind of spaced out right between that first one and the second one going down, because those are my single wefts. And also she showed me how to finger space. If you see me finger spacing, that's when I started doing my single wefts. So I didn't pretty much I didn't finger space when I was doing the double weffing. I just kind of put like some guidelines. Like I just took like a pencil, colored pencil, and then drew some lines on close together and try to make it work. But as I got to the top, I started finger spacing, and I guess that's just a method for measuring. And like I said, this is my first time, and I think I did pretty good. I know I did pretty good. Next time it's gonna be, you know, better. But your brain don't know how to do something. It's just like trying to figure it out with you, and then eventually you be like, oh, okay, I know where I messed up at. I know not, you know, what not to do next time. So yeah. So yeah, I take ideas. Definitely. And I always saying in my videos, I be like, help me. Come for me. You know, teach me something I don't know or something that I'm doing wrong. Let's help each other out. And I'm trying to get better at editing too. Cause whew, it takes a minute to learn how to edit. And then again with my camera setup, using like a little tripod. And with that mannequin head, oh my gosh, I'm using them the clip on, so it's like clipped onto my table. I don't know if you guys seen this video where I was showing the, oh no, that's at the end. At the end of this video I show where like I'm trying to like show the back of the head, and the mannequin head just fell off the clip. So I'm like, I need to get a stand fast. But yeah, so look, yeah, I'm at the top now. Oh, okay, yeah, I did have some little pieces left. I had a lot of space left too, so I guess that's what I ended up doing. Wow, what was that? Oh yeah, my camera had fell. um yeah, so when I'm sewing, this is another technique I learned, to just sew that last piece onto the little weft on the closure so that it'll all come together. And this pretty much sums up the video. I would love some feedback. And yeah, I don't think I'll be doing any more background music because I got copyrighted too many times. If you reached the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. And if you would like to see how I styled this wig, just comment below.